Hi, Suzanne Chan here of Mom Confessionals, and this is my third check-in after 2 treatments of UltraShape. So I have to say it has been a whirlwind few weeks. I've definitely learned so much more about myself in the past couple of weeks doing these treatments. I know in the beginning I was all really hyped, and I was telling you guys all about, how great I've been for the past year with my eating regimen and my exercise regimen. But let me tell you guys, the struggle is real. I mean, I really wanted UltraShape to work. So in order for it to work, it ties in all of those components. Still watching what you eat, still exercising, because really UltraShape is just sort of a complement to your routine, and it's like that extra boost you need. It's to get rid of the fat that just won't go away, that last bit of fat that won't go away. So that's the honest part of me that realizes that, hey, like, I can't just have this quick fix. It's not going to be like boom boom and yay, I'm fat free and I'm like toned with a 6-pack and yay. So it's been tough. Like I said, I've definitely made a lot of really great changes to my diet over the past year. I have definitely majorly changed 360 as far as my exercise routine was. I went from not doing anything at all to running several times a week, going to SoulCycle several times a week, and definitely, being a lot more active and finding things to be more active, which has been really great, because many years ago I was incredibly active. I went to the gym all the time, and I did things like rock climbing, I was a runner, I loved bicycling. So all of that love is starting to come back, and it's really great because it's a good time. I want to be active with my children at the same time, and I want to be able to keep up with them, because I'm very quickly approaching 40 years old, and we all know that with aging, none of it gets easier. But it's been really tough. I've been a little bit more scrutinizing the last few weeks doing the UltraShape treatments, and I think my husband was correct. There was definitely still room for more improvements. Instead of me saying, oh, like, I can have a cupcake, that's totally okay. I never really understood people who could be like, I could just have a taste of it and that's just enough for me. But really it is. I don't need to eat the entire cupcake and justify it because I'm skinny. So that's the way it's kind of been for me. I do still allow myself a little bit of the taste. Like yesterday, I had a sip of Coke. And I had just a sip. I refused to drink the entire can, but it wasn't as much of a struggle as I thought it was going to be, which was the amazing part, because I really thought, oh my god, if I just have one sip, I'm just going to want the entire can. And many of you guys know that that was one of my struggles. I started drinking that when I was pregnant with my daughter. I had not really drank soda before that, or before my husband, and it sort of just went spiraling downhill from there. But, I definitely started to make healthier eating choices, and the tough struggle was at work. Like I mentioned before, I used to love eating Italian at work because it was this incredible Italian restaurant that delivered to my workplace. But I pretty much am sure that every dish from that restaurant is at least 1,000+ calories, because it's lathered with cream and butter and delicious sauces. So, it's tough. My coworkers have been sort of mocking me that the fact that because I'm on a diet, they all have gone on a diet, which is okay, I'm okay with them sort of heckling at me for that, but it's been good. I found a really healthy place to eat right by my workplace, and their food is delicious, so that helps a lot too. But day to day, my kids still have a lot of snacks, but even when I go to the store now, I'm making a really conscious effort to be like, I usually grab a couple of bags of chips for them, and grab some other like healthy snacks, and then sometimes there'll be something that I haven't eaten in a while. They're like, oh, those are really good, I really want to have that. And I might throw it into my cart, but as I'm getting closer to the cash register, I'll be like, but I really don't need that, so I'll put it away. So that's been really good, but it's been tough. It's been really tough, and Also, my exercising, I haven't increased my exercising in the last few weeks. In fact, sadly, I think it's actually decreased. I missed a couple of weeks of Soul Cycle because of a family member who was very, very sick. And I also wasn't running as much because of that as well. And been beating myself up over it, but this is life, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't fall into that trap again of I'm too busy with my kids, too busy with my life, I don't have the time to exercise, because I can find the time to exercise. So, it's been good. I signed myself up for things like the Facebook planking challenge. One of my good friends and bloggers, Amy Oztan from The Selfish Mom, has us doing planking every single day, and she's been really, really great and encouraging and remembering to sort of prompt us every single day. But for myself, the first thing I wake up in the morning, I make sure I do my planking in the morning. She has us on like a set regimen. She has like a 30-day calendar, but for me, I've been doing it a while with her. So I just straight up do at least 2 minutes, and if I can get to 2 minutes and 30, I'm super excited. And because I'm a little bit of an overachiever, at nighttime I'll do it again if I can. I totally beat myself up over it yesterday because I only did it once yesterday. I was so exhausted by the end of the day, I couldn't even find the 2 minutes to do it, sadly, at night. But first thing I woke up this morning, I didn't beat myself up over it, and I got down and I planked for 2 minutes and 30 seconds this morning, and I kind of just high-fived myself. So that's what it is. It has been a real struggle. But it's been also incredibly eye-opening and amazing, because I can't tell you how many people have come up to me over the last few weeks and telling me how great I look. People who don't even know that I'm doing the UltraShape treatments, just saying, you look a lot thinner, what are you doing? So it's been really, really encouraging, because it's nice to see that all your efforts are paying off. And I really think that UltraShape has definitely jump-started me and got me past that hurdle. I have one more treatment today, so I'm super excited to be finishing up my last round of treatments, because it's definitely done wonders, not just physically in appearance, but for me emotionally, because I think definitely I've started to feel better about myself, tried not to be so much self-conscious about the things I'm wearing. Like, I would never ever wear like those what do they call it, those like running shorts or anything like that, those tight running shorts or capris. In fact, I'd even be stressed about wearing a pair of shorts, just because I didn't like the way my thighs looked in them, or my sagging butt. Wearing fitted shirts always bothered me. I didn't want anybody to see the mommy pouch. I didn't want to see the mommy pouch, let alone let anybody else see it. So, I've been a lot better about it to say, hey, like, really, if I just choose the right clothing, I actually don't look so bad. Skinny fat is okay. But it's been really, really great, and I'm super excited to finish up this last bit of treatment with UltraShape. So I want to thank UltraShape for giving me this opportunity. I think it's been an incredible journey, and I've definitely seen major improvements both physically and emotionally. So this is me right before my last treatment. And definitely, a lot more toned. I think I've not only through diet and exercise, I've thinned out a little bit on my arms, but also in the stomach area. Definitely a lot more definition. Okay, and I have one more treatment to go.